Okay, so we're starting out with a shot of me pulling a stump out. Just did a little side job with the machine. We're running on about 125 hours, something like that, I think. Generally speaking, it's an awesome machine. It's dependable, it runs, it doesn't really break down. It hasn't yet anyways, knock on wood. It's very rugged. If I had it to do over again, I would do a few things different. Number one, I would get a bigger machine. The 23, the B2301, a little small. I think I would have either went with the B2650 or a B3350. That would probably be the nicer one, but that's really expensive. But the 2650 would probably been the way I should have went. It was a little bit bigger machine though, so I was trying to stay small to be able to work in these small yards in Connecticut. But it's a pretty good little machine. It does a lot of work. Another thing I probably wouldn't have done, or I would have bought an extra set of rims and tires when I bought the machine, so I would have got it at the 0%. I would have got turf tires, because these industrial tires are just havoc on anybody's yard. They're really rough. The traction's really good and the tires are really rugged, but they're kind of tough to use on people's, finished property and stuff. As you can see, it could pull out a pretty good sized stump. That was about a 2-footer. Pulled it out like it was nothing. It's pretty smooth. The major problem with these small machines is they're very limited on the attachments you can get for them, because they don't have the flow. You need a high output hydraulics to run a lot of the really good attachments. So that's something you might want to look into when you get it. Now here's a shot of me clearing some brush and debris from a pretty nasty patch of property. There's poison ivy, there's you wouldn't want to be doing this by hand, there's probably ticks in there and everything else. You can get in there with this root grapple, and scrape the stuff out, and you can do it relatively quick. What would probably take people a whole day took me like less than 3 minutes. I think it was a minute and 50 seconds I was done clearing all that out. So, as far as that's concerned, it's really good. The one thing with a bigger machine, you'd have a little higher reach, you'd have a little bit more lift capacity. That's my major complaint with this thing, really, so far. Lift capacity and lift height with the bucket loader. The backhoe, I have no complaints about, except, obviously bigger backhoe, more powerful. You just get more digging done faster. Quite a machine though. I would recommend it if you got a tight budget. The 2301 or the 2601 are a little bit more affordable, so you might be able to get away with them easier. They're real good machines. They start in really cold weather, which is way better than a John Deere. John Deere just doesn't like to start when it's cold. You have to go out and buy special glow plugs and stuff for your John Deere if you want to try and start it in cold weather. These things come with it. Very affordable, durable, commercial grade piece of equipment. Would totally recommend it. This implement that I'm running right now, it's called a root grapple. You can't even possibly think about owning one of these things if you're not going to invest in the grapple, because they're indispensable. It's just, look at how much work it's doing. It's just dragging the stuff back. This would take you weeks to do. It was vines, it was tangled, it was just poison ivy ridden, really nasty. It's not something you'd want to be doing by hand. This is the way most contractors do this. That's about all. Just figured I'd put out another video. Bye.